Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's Jim. Now, I'd be living under a rock if I'd not been aware of this track doing the rounds. Something called High Ren by Ren. And all of the channels that are out there, well, not all of them, but a load of the reaction channels, people doing things similar to me, have been making reaction videos about this. And it just keeps popping up time and time again in my feed. And I kept thinking to myself, well, if there's something there, if it's worth doing, or if it's interesting, at some point someone's bound to ask me about it. And so I've put it off. I've not thought about it. I just put it in the back of my mind. And sure enough, Gavin Ferguson came to me and said, Jim, these are his words, I think. Jim, this is a real change for me, but it's important. It's an important performance and message. Please watch High Ren. So, I've got a video here, ready to go. It's about, how long is it? It's quite long, 9 minutes 20. I say long. It's not long in the grand scheme of things compared to a Yes epic, is it? But here we go. So I don't really know anything about this at all, other than it's something that's been a bit viral on the old interwebs. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, pop. Hammering the hell out of that old nylon acoustic guitar.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. Whoa. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you. I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots, and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Ooh. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
Flipping bloody Nora.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims, and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Well, I was not expecting that. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but I certainly was not expecting that. I don't even know how to describe it. It's an outpouring of emotional feeling and pent up oh, goodness gracious, what an incredible bloke. I need to, I think, probably do a bit more research on this to sort of understand a bit more about where he's coming from, what he's talking about. That last little bit at the end where it's direct to camera talking about his experience as a 17-year-old and being ill. How's that? I'm not sure how that ties together with the sort of the song part of this, where he's talking about his battle with the subconscious. So it's like to break the fourth wall, have this battle between the good and the light and the dark and the good. And that's quite interesting. As you could see in the video, the video is incredible, just very, very subtle, but sort of the lights flashing with the way that the dark side was talking, and so they're just flashing, and then the light side, when he's more calmer, settled, grounded side, was talking back to him. There was far more sort of just a constant bright light, just a light. That's not even important. There's just so much to try and take out of this. At first, I kind of think it was almost that sort of thing that every musician has got, or not even musicians, but anyone in life. When you're sort of reflecting back on where you are, you have this imposter syndrome, and you feel like you shouldn't be here and shouldn't be doing it. And I get it all the time, and I know everybody else does. And you sort of manage to sort of lurch through life, and you sort of, still doing it. No one's caught me out yet, and that's kind of a feeling I had from that. But it felt deeper than that. It felt much more real. So I have little voices that talk to me, but it's kind of not. It's not a conscious thing. I'm not really aware of them. I just sort of, it's my own mind telling me, "So, Jim, you're not quite good enough for that. Also, come on, you can't do it." The little voice that holds you back all the time. So, what's the worst that can happen? You might succeed. That's the worst. You might not, but if you don't, so what? This felt more absolutely about it. So, as almost a sort of psychosis thing, where it is a split personality in a way. It feels almost voyeuristic watching this video and then commenting on it and putting it out as a video of mine. This is not my work. This is not something that I'm doing I don't know. It just feels strange doing this, but it's also as you say, Gavin, is quite important. I've never heard anything quite like this. I mean, I've heard sort of a delivery like that, sort of a rap, kind of a rap, but sort of over guitar, so more like in lines of the things like the Streets and stuff like that. But it's kind of not like that. This is something more. This is something much more real and so personal, so personal. My goodness. I applaud him. I mean, this is it can't be mainstream successful because of the content of it and because of the and the language used in the music. But this should be watched and listened to by everybody as one of the gateways into understanding mental health, because it is so real. The way this is presented, it is so tangible. So I get it. I absolutely understand what you're talking about. And without this there as that, it's awful to say explainer because we shouldn't need to have that, but sometimes it really helps to see into someone else's world and to sort of the way that they experience the world around them and the struggles they have every day with their lives. Oh, man alive. Ren, buddy, I hope you're okay. Not that you're ever going to see this, but wow, I hope you're okay and that you are doing what you want to be doing and you're doing it well, because I think from the state of YouTube and the amount of videos that are out there watching you, talking about you, I'm guessing doing this sort of thing, then your profile must have gone through the roof into the stratosphere. And with that, I sincerely hope that you are getting some traction and getting some stuff going, because you deserve it. You really do. Gavin, thank you for getting me to do this. As you say, really important and a very, very worthwhile video and message to do. As you say, also somewhat different from most of the stuff that I've listened to on the channel, but I have never said that there's nothing I won't listen to and won't have in my life, because all sorts of music is fantastic. This, as an overall package, the imagery with the video, the lyrics and the music, and Ren himself, was an overall presentation of angst and fear and loneliness and absolute terror and not just confusion. It's one of the most complete pieces of art that I can remember seeing. It's just extraordinary, absolutely amazing. Wow, gosh, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, it's just I do very much need to go and watch this again, and I promise you, Ren, if you're watching, I'm going to go and watch some of your other stuff and listen to your stuff and try and find out a bit more about you. Because, mate, you deserve it. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff. If anybody else is watching this, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you all on the next video, whenever and whatever that is. Until then, this is Jim. Over.